Creating an effective value roadmap. Introduction to Value Roadmap. Value Roadmap combines product vision, product roadmap, and release plans to guide the team in delivering maximum value. Purpose: define specific routes for delivering the most value using Scrum's basic events to outline product goals and requirements. Tips for creating an effective value roadmap. Palo Protech and the Real Estate Renegades, revolutionizing their business with a strategic acquisition. A vision for the future. As the sun set on another successful year in Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the masterminds behind the Real Estate Renegades, found themselves at a crossroads. Their innovative approaches had already revolutionized the commercial real estate market, but they knew that to maintain their edge, they had to look beyond traditional methods. They needed something more, something that would take their operations to the next level. For months, they had been eyeing a small but promising commercial real estate software company called Palo Protech. Unlike many startups in the crowded tech space, Palo Protech had developed an advanced platform with the potential to revolutionize the way real estate transactions were conducted. It was the missing piece DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name needed to continue their domination of the market. The strategic move. Palo Protech's software was a game changer. It offered predictive analytics on property values, streamlined communication with stakeholders, and automated many of the cumbersome processes that bogged down commercial real estate transactions. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name knew that integrating this technology into their operations could 100x their current processes, making their business not only more efficient but also more scalable. After weeks of intense negotiations, the deal was sealed. The Real Estate Renegades acquired Palo Protech for a cool $50 million, a bold move that was sure to turn heads in the industry. But DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were confident that this strategic acquisition would pay off in ways their competitors couldn't even imagine. Creating an effective value roadmap for integration. With the acquisition finalized, the next step was to seamlessly integrate Palo Protech's technology into the Real Estate Renegades operations. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name knew that this would require a carefully crafted value roadmap to ensure they maximize the potential of their new asset. Product roadmap creation. High-level overview. The product roadmap provided a high-level view of how Palo Protech's platform would be integrated into the Real Estate Renegades' existing systems. The team focused on the major milestones such as onboarding the technology, training staff, and launching the first pilot projects. Rough estimates for release dates. DJ Spin Master insisted on keeping the timeline flexible. He knew from experience that in the world of real estate and tech, things could change rapidly. The roadmap included rough estimates for key releases, but nothing was set in stone, allowing the team to pivot as needed. Avoiding over-specificity, Lil Jesus Name emphasized the importance of avoiding too much detail in the roadmap. They didn't want to get bogged down in the minutiae, which could lead to delays and frustration. The focus remained on the big picture. Release plan development. Collaboration. The product owner from Palo Protech and the Real Estate Renegades project manager worked closely together. They knew that successful integration would depend on aligning the product's release plans with the team's capacity and velocity. Connection to team capacity and velocity. The release plans were carefully crafted to match the team's ability to work at a sustainable pace. They didn't want to burn out their staff, so they made sure the plan was realistic and achievable. Agile principle of sustainable development. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were committed to maintaining a constant pace. They understood that sustainable development was key to long-term success, so they made sure the plan supported this principle. Handling hard deadlines. Communication. The team identified a few hard deadlines such as the launch of the first pilot project by the end of Q3. These deadlines were clearly communicated to all stakeholders, ensuring everyone was on the same page. Focus on must-have features. If the team encountered any roadblocks, they knew to focus on the must-have features that were critical to the launch. This way, they could ensure that the most important aspects of the integration were completed on time. Release plan flexibility. Living artifact. DJ Spin Master treated the release plan as a living artifact, knowing that it would need to adapt to changing circumstances. The plan was designed to be flexible, allowing for adjustments as new information became available. Factors influencing changes. Change in team velocity. The team was prepared for the possibility that their velocity might change, whether due to staff adjustments or efficiency improvements. Change in product scope. The product owner was empowered to approve changes in scope, understanding that this might affect the release plan. Improved understanding of effort. As the team delved deeper into the integration, they expected to gain a better understanding of the effort required, allowing them to adjust the plan accordingly. Sprint planning session preparation. Review by Scrum Master or Project Manager. Before each sprint planning session, the project manager reviewed the release plan to ensure the team was on track. If they were off track, open and transparent conversations with the product owner and business stakeholders helped them course correct. Transparency and open conversations. The culture of transparency at the Real Estate Renegades meant that any issues were quickly addressed, keeping the project moving forward smoothly. Conclusion. By strategically acquiring Palo Protech and creating an effective value roadmap, the real estate renegades positioned themselves to revolutionize the commercial real estate market once again. Their commitment to innovation, flexibility, and sustainable development ensured that they could continue to lead the industry while delivering maximum value to their clients. As DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name looked ahead, they knew that this was just the beginning. With the power of Palo Protech behind them, there was no limit to what the real estate renegades could achieve. In the last post about Palo Protech and the real estate renegades, I applied the principles of product roadmap creation, release plan development, handling hard deadlines, release plan flexibility, and sprint planning session preparation as follows. Product roadmap creation. High-level overview. I provided a broad view of the expected integration of Palo Protech's platform into the real estate renegades' operations. The roadmap outlined the major steps like onboarding technology, training staff, and launching pilot projects. This gave a clear picture of what the integration would entail without diving into minute details. Rough estimates for release dates. The roadmap included rough estimates for key milestones, such as the launch of the first pilot project by the end of Q3. By keeping these dates flexible, I accounted for the inherent adaptability of Agile, allowing for adjustments as needed. Avoid overspecificity. I avoided detailing every small task or feature in the roadmap, which helped prevent the team from being set up for failure due to the unpredictable nature of timelines in tech and real estate. This approach allowed the team to focus on broader goals while being flexible with specifics. Release plan development, collaboration. The post highlighted the close collaboration between the product owner from Palo Protech and the real estate renegades project manager. This collaboration was crucial for aligning the release plans with the team's capabilities and ensuring that both technology and business needs were met. Connection to team capacity and velocity. The release plans were crafted to align with the team's ability to work at a sustainable pace. By considering the team's capacity and velocity, I ensured that the integration process wouldn't overwhelm them, thus promoting a healthy work environment. Agile principle of sustainable development. The post emphasized that the integration plan supported sustainable development, ensuring that the pace of work was maintainable indefinitely. This approach was in line with Agile principles, ensuring that the team could consistently deliver without burnout. Handling hard deadlines, communication. I included a scenario where hard deadlines, like the Q3 pilot project launch, were clearly communicated to stakeholders. This ensured that everyone was aware of the critical timelines and could prioritize must-have features accordingly. Focus on must-have features. The narrative suggested that in case of potential delays, the team would focus on essential features necessary for the product launch. This prioritization ensured that critical functionality was delivered on time, even if some less important features had to be postponed. Release plan flexibility. Living artifact. The release plan was portrayed as a living document that could adapt to changes in the environment or new information. This adaptability was crucial for handling unexpected developments, such as changes in team velocity or product scope. Factors influencing changes. Change in team velocity. The post anticipated that team velocity might change due to factors like staff adjustments or efficiency improvements, necessitating adjustments in the plan. Change in product scope. I highlighted that the product owner had the authority to approve changes in scope, which could impact the release plan, ensuring the plan remained relevant. Improved understanding of effort. The narrative acknowledged that as the team gained more insights into the complexity of the features, they might need to adjust the plan to reflect this new understanding. Sprint planning session preparation. Review by Scrum Master or Project Manager. Before each sprint planning session, the project manager reviewed the release plan to ensure the team was on track. This preparation was crucial for maintaining alignment with the roadmap. Transparency and open conversations. The post underscored the importance of transparency. If the team found themselves off track, the Scrum Master was prepared to engage in open discussions with the product owner and stakeholders to make necessary adjustments, ensuring that everyone remained aligned and informed. Conclusion. Value of a flexible plan. By following the outlined approach, the team was able to stay focused on delivering value while remaining adaptable to changes, a key aspect of Agile. The flexible roadmap allowed for adjustments as new information became available, ensuring that the integration of Palo Protech would lead to the maximum benefit for the real estate renegades. This structured approach, inspired by Agile principles, provided a solid foundation for the successful integration of Palo Protech into the real estate renegades, ensuring that both strategic goals and team well-being were maintained throughout the process. Product roadmap creation. High-level overview provides a broad view of the expected product, its requirements, and estimated milestones. Rough estimates for release dates. Product release dates should be seen as rough estimates to account for Agile's inherent flexibility. Avoid overspecificity. Too specific roadmaps may set the team up for failure due to unpredictable changes in timelines. Release plan development. Collaboration. The product owner and project manager, Scrum Master must work together to develop release plans. Connection to team capacity and velocity. Release plans should align with the team's ability to complete work at a sustainable pace. Agile principle of sustainable development. ensures that the pace of work is maintainable indefinitely by sponsors, developers, and users. Handling hard deadlines. Communication. Hard deadlines should be communicated clearly with stakeholders to prioritize must-have features. Focus on must-have features. If the team is at risk of missing deadlines, prioritize features that are critical to the product launch. Release plan flexibility. Living artifact. Release plans should be adaptable to changes in the environment and new information. Factors influencing changes. Change in team velocity. Adjustments may be needed if the team's pace changes due to adding or losing members or proficiency improvements. Change in product scope. Approved changes in scope by the product owner can affect the release plan. Improved understanding of effort. New insights into the complexity of features may require adjustments to the plan. Sprint planning session preparation. Review by Scrum Master or Project Manager. Before sprint planning, the release plan should be reviewed to ensure the team is on track. Transparency and open conversations. If the team is off track, the Scrum Master should engage in transparent discussions with the product owner and business people to make necessary adjustments. Conclusion. Value of a flexible plan. An effective value roadmap enables the team to stay focused on delivering value while remaining flexible and agile. Next steps. The following videos will address common challenges in adopting Agile and Scrum and how to support and coach the team through these transitions. Which of the following common factors may result in changes to an Agile team's release plan? Select all that apply. A. Change to the product scope. B. Defined product goals and requirements. C. Improved understanding of how much effort is needed to build certain features. D. Change in team velocity. The common factors that may result in changes to an Agile team's release plan are: A. Change to the product scope. C. Improved understanding of how much effort is needed to build certain features. D. Change in team velocity. Example story. The real estate renegades had just acquired Palo Protech, and they were eager to start using the new software to boost their real estate business. They created a release plan to integrate the software into their daily operations. However, as they started working on the integration, they realized they needed to add more features to the software that weren't part of the original plan. This change to the product scope, option A, meant they had to adjust their release dates. During the development, the team also got a better understanding of how much effort certain features required. Some features were more complex than they first thought, so this improved understanding of effort, option C, led to further changes in the timeline. Finally, their team velocity changed when a few key developers had to take some time off. This change in team velocity, option D, meant they had to slow down the pace of their work, which again affected their release plan. In the end, the team adjusted their plans to make sure they delivered the most important features on time, showing how Agile teams stay flexible to adapt to changes. Summary. Responding to change over following a plan in Agile. Palo Protech, revolutionizing the real estate renegades. A vision for the future. As the year wrapped up, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, leaders of the real estate renegades, knew they had to innovate to stay ahead. They set their sights on Palo Protech, a small but powerful commercial real estate software company. This acquisition was their ticket to revolutionizing their business. The strategic move. Palo Protech's software offered game-changing features, predictive analytics, automated processes, and streamlined communication are all crucial for scaling the Renegades' operations. After securing the acquisition for $50 million, they were ready to implement the new tech to take their business to the next level. Responding to change over following a plan in Palo Protech's integration. Identifying a needed change. Triple constraint framework. The Renegades faced challenges in scope, time, and costs during the integration of Palo Protech's software. Scope change. As they began using the software, customer feedback highlighted the need for additional features, leading to changes in the product roadmap. Time change. The initial timeline for fully integrating the software had to be extended due to unforeseen complexities. Cost. Resource change. The sprint retrospective revealed that the integration team was understaffed, requiring additional resources. Deciding to make the change. Identify the decider. DJ Spin Master took the lead as the primary decision maker, ensuring consistency. Develop and share decision factors. The team gathered data on the benefits of adding new features, adjusting timelines, and hiring more staff. Discuss benefits and costs. The pros and cons were evaluated, uncertainties identified, and assumptions documented. Document the decision. All decisions were meticulously recorded to maintain transparency and accountability. Implementing the change. Document the change process. Meeting notes, pros, cons lists, and data were collected and stored. Update affected artifacts. The product roadmap, staffing plans, and integration timeline were revised, with new versions clearly marked. Share the change with stakeholders. DJ Spin Master communicated the changes through meetings, emails, and updated documentation. Monitor the change. The team closely watched the impact of these changes to ensure smooth implementation and stakeholder satisfaction. Handling unapproved changes. Document information and logic. The team recorded why certain changes, like additional feature requests, were not approved at that time. Consider putting the change on hold. Some features were set aside, awaiting further information before making a final decision. Conclusion. By responding to changeover rigidly following a plan, the real estate renegades successfully integrated Palo Protect into their operations. The flexibility and strategic decision-making enabled them to enhance their processes and continue their reign in the commercial real estate market. In the last post about Palo Protect and the real estate renegades, I applied the 3 stages of implementing a change in the following ways. 1. Identifying a needed change. Triple constraint framework. The framework was used to assess changes in 3 key areas: scope, time, and costs, resources during the integration of Palo Protect's software. Scope. The integration process revealed that customer feedback necessitated new features, requiring changes to the product roadmap. This identified a need to adjust the scope of the project. Time. The timeline for integrating Palo Protect's software had to be extended due to complexities that arose during the process. This indicated a necessary change in the project's schedule. Cost/resources. A sprint retrospective showed that the integration team was understaffed, leading to a required increase in resources to meet project demands. 2. Deciding to make the change. Identify the decider. DJ Spin Master was established as the main decision maker for the project, ensuring that all decisions regarding changes were consistent and accountable. Develop and share decision factors. The team gathered and shared data on the potential benefits and challenges of the changes, such as the pros and cons of extending the timeline and adding features. Discuss benefits and costs. The team openly discussed the impact of these changes, identifying uncertainties and documenting assumptions, ensuring all aspects were considered before making a final decision. Document the decision. The decision to make changes was carefully documented to ensure the process was transparent and that there was a clear record of how and why decisions were made. 3. Implementing the change. Document the change process. The entire change process, including meeting notes, pros, cons lists, and assumptions, was documented to create a thorough record of the decision-making process. Update affected artifacts. Key project documents such as the product roadmap, staffing plans, and integration timeline were updated to reflect the approved changes. Revision labels and dates were applied to these documents for clarity and reference. Share the change with stakeholders. DJ Spin Master communicated the changes to all relevant stakeholders through various means, ensuring that everyone involved was informed and aligned with the new direction. Monitor the change. The team closely monitored the impact of these changes to make sure they were being implemented smoothly and that the team was supportive and aware of the changes. Handling unapproved changes. Document information and logic. For any changes that were not approved, the team recorded the reasoning behind these decisions. For example, certain feature requests were not immediately implemented and were put on hold until more information was available to make a confident decision later. In summary, these stages were applied to ensure that the integration of Palo Protect's software was handled efficiently, with all necessary changes made in a structured and well-documented manner, ensuring the continued success of the real estate renegades. 3 stages of implementing a change. Identifying a needed change. Triple constraint framework evaluates change in scope, time, and costs, resources. Scope refers to product roadmap contents, product backlog items, intended deliverables, and target users, customers. Time involves timelines, release schedules, and sprint durations. Costs/resources includes team composition, project managers, product owners, and equipment. Sources of identified changes, customer feedback leading to new, deleted features, scope change. Sprint retrospective revealing understaffing, cost/resource change. Shifts in project dependencies or deliverable dates, time change. Deciding to make the change. Identify the decider, typically the product owner or a senior stakeholder for consistency and accountability. Develop and share decision factors, gather supporting data to aid in decision-making. Discuss benefits and costs, evaluate pros and cons, identify uncertainties, and document assumptions. Document the decision, ensure the decision-making process is well recorded. Implementing the change. Document the change process, include meeting notes, pros, cons lists, assumptions, and data supporting the decision. Update affected artifacts, revise roadmaps, product backlogs, staffing plans, and integration dates. Use revision labels or dates, for example, version 1.2 or updated on December 20th, to mark updated documents. Share the change with stakeholders, communicate through meetings, documentation, notes, or email announcements. Monitor the change, ensure the team is aware and supportive of the change. Handling unapproved changes, document information and logic, record the reasoning behind not approving the change. Consider putting the change on hold, wait for more information if needed to make a confident decision later. Activity: make changes to your release plan. Question 1. How would you describe the concept of problem solving? Problem solving is the process of identifying an issue, figuring out the best way to fix it, and then putting that solution into action. It's like being a detective, where you gather clues, think about what they mean, and then decide how to solve the mystery. Example story, Palo Protect the Real Estate Renegades. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the leaders of the Real Estate Renegades, were excited after acquiring Palo Protect. They knew the software would take their business to the next level. But soon after the integration began, they hit a roadblock. The software wasn't syncing well with their existing systems, slowing down deals and frustrating their team. Step 1. Identify the problem. DJ Spin Master noticed the problem right away. Every time the team tried to use the new software, it caused delays. They realized that if they didn't fix this issue, it could hurt their business. Step 2. Analyze the problem. They gathered the team to figure out what was going wrong. Was it a coding issue? A lack of training? After some investigation, they found that the software wasn't set up correctly to handle the volume of data they were processing. Step 3. Find a solution. The Renegades decided to bring in a specialist from Palo Protect to help reconfigure the software. They also set up extra training sessions for their team to make sure everyone knew how to use it effectively. Step 4. Implement the solution. Once the software was fixed and the team was trained, everything started running smoothly. The delays disappeared, and the Real Estate Renegades were back to closing deals faster than ever. Step 5. Review and learn. After solving the problem, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name reviewed what happened. They learned that next time, they should have a tech specialist involved from the beginning to avoid similar issues. Conclusion: problem solving is all about recognizing an issue, figuring out what's causing it, finding a solution, and making sure it works. For the Real Estate Renegades, this process helped them overcome challenges and keep their business on track. Question 2. Can you think of any options for addressing a vendor database issue in a release plan? Addressing a vendor database issue in a release plan. When a vendor database issue arises in a release plan, there are several ways to address it. Here are some options. Fix the database issue immediately. If the problem is critical, the first option is to halt the release and fix the database issue right away. This ensures that the release will go smoothly without causing further problems down the line. Create a temporary workaround. If fixing the database issue immediately isn't possible, you can create a temporary workaround. This could involve using an alternative database or adjusting the release plan to accommodate the issue until a permanent fix is in place. Delay the release. If the issue is significant and no workaround is available, delaying the release might be the best option. This gives the team time to address the problem without compromising the quality of the release. Consult with a vendor. Another option is to consult with the vendor who manages the database. They may be able to offer a solution or provide a timeline for when the issue will be resolved. Example story, Palo Protect the Real Estate Renegades. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were preparing for a major software update to integrate Palo Protect's system with the Real Estate Renegades' existing platform. Everything was on track until they discovered a problem with the vendor database. It wasn't compatible with the new software update. Option 1. Fix the database issue immediately. The team considered stopping everything to fix the database issue, but they realized it would delay their entire operation. Option 2. Create a temporary workaround. They then thought about setting up a temporary database to keep things moving while they worked on a permanent fix. This would allow them to proceed with the update without major disruptions. Option 3. Delay the release. Delaying the release was another option. Although not ideal, this would give them the time they needed to work out all the kinks in the database. Option 4. Consult with the vendor. Finally, they decided to consult with the vendor. The vendor offered a patch that could be applied quickly, allowing the update to proceed without further issues. Conclusion: in the end, the Real Estate Renegades chose to consult with the vendor, applied the patch, and successfully integrated Palo Protect's system. By exploring different options, they were able to make a decision that minimized disruption and kept their project on track. Question 3. How would you evaluate the impact of changes in a release plan? Evaluating the impact of changes in a release plan. When evaluating the impact of changes in a release plan, consider these key factors: scope of the change. Determine how the change will affect the overall goals and deliverables of the project. Will it add new features, remove existing ones, or alter the objectives? Time. Assess how the change will impact the project timeline. Will it cause delays, or can the team still meet the original deadlines? Costs, resources. Evaluate whether the change will require additional resources or increase costs. This includes considering if the team has the capacity to handle the change without overextending. Risks. Identify any new risks that the change might introduce and how they can be managed. Example story, Palo Protect the Real Estate Renegades. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the brains behind the Real Estate Renegades, were midway through rolling out a major update to their newly acquired Palo Protect software. Just as everything seemed smooth, their team suggested adding a new feature or a feature that could enhance user experience but also required significant adjustments to the existing plan. Evaluating the scope. First, they looked at how this new feature would fit into the current scope. The feature was beneficial, but it also meant they'd need to push back some of the original deliverables. Evaluating the time. Next, they assessed the timeline. Adding the new feature would delay the release by at least 2 weeks. They had to consider if this delay was acceptable or if it would negatively impact their clients who were waiting for the update. Evaluating the costs, resources. Then, they considered the costs. Implementing the feature required additional developers and testing. They checked if they had the budget and manpower to accommodate these needs without overloading their team. Evaluating the risks. Finally, they identified potential risks. The new feature could introduce bugs or compatibility issues that might not be caught in time from the release. Conclusion. After weighing all these factors, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name decided to proceed with the feature but adjusted the timeline and allocated extra resources to ensure everything would go smoothly. By carefully evaluating the impact of the change, they were able to make a decision that balanced innovation with practicality, ensuring their release plan stayed on track. Activity. Make changes to your release plan. What questions should you ask when there is a last-minute change, like the bonsai tree supplier no longer carrying bonsai trees? Select all that apply. 1.A. Does the update require your team to take action? B. Do you need additional information to help reach a decision? C. How can we make the minimum amount of changes and keep our release plan on track? D. Do you need to consult anyone to make a decision? When faced with a last-minute change, such as a bonsai tree supplier no longer carrying bonsai trees, it's important to ask a series of questions to assess the situation and determine the best course of action. In this case, all of the options provided are relevant and should be considered. Let's examine each question. A. Does the update require your team to take action? This is a crucial question to ask. It helps determine whether the change directly impacts your team's work and if immediate steps need to be taken. B. Do you need additional information to help reach a decision? This question is essential for gathering all necessary details to make an informed decision. In the case of the bonsai supplier, you might need to know why they no longer carry the trees, if it's temporary, or if there are alternative suppliers. C. How can we make the minimum amount of changes and keep our release plan on track? This question focuses on maintaining project momentum while addressing the change. It's important to consider how to adapt with minimal disruption to the overall plan. D. Do you need to consult anyone to make a decision? This question recognizes that some decisions may require input from other stakeholders, team members, or experts. It ensures that all necessary parties are involved in the decision-making process. In conclusion, all of these questions, A, B, C, and D, are appropriate and important to ask when facing a last-minute change. They cover different aspects of problem-solving, understanding the impact, gathering information, minimizing disruption, and involving the right people in the decision-making process. Therefore, you should select all of these options as they collectively provide a comprehensive approach to handling unexpected changes. Let's use the scenario of Palo Protect their real estate renegades to explain how to handle a last-minute change, such as losing a key vendor. Here's a simplified fictional story. Scenario: Palo Protect has a release plan for their new real estate app, Real Estate Renegades. Everything was set for a big launch in July, but suddenly, their main data provider has gone out of business. Questions to ask: Does the update require your team to take action? Example: the team at Palo Protect needs to find a new data provider quickly to ensure the app has all the necessary real estate data for the launch. Yes, this update requires immediate action. Do you need additional information to help reach a decision? Example: the team needs to know which data providers are available, their pricing, and how quickly they can integrate with the app. This information is crucial to making an informed decision. How can we make the minimum amount of changes and keep our release plan on track? Example: Palo Protect should look for a data provider that offers similar services to the previous one and can integrate with the app without major modifications. This will help keep the release plan on schedule with minimal disruption. Do you need to consult anyone to make a decision? Example: the team should consult with the project manager, the tech lead, and perhaps a financial analyst to ensure the new data provider fits within the budget and technical requirements. Summary: when facing a last-minute change, like losing a key vendor, ask if action is needed, if more information is required, how to minimize changes, and who to consult. This ensures you handle the change effectively and keep the project on track. 3. Question 3. What are the best options for addressing the vendor database issue? Select all that apply. 1.A. Go back to the old software temporarily while the new is being fixed. B. Shut down all ordering and shipping until the problem can be solved. C. Purchase new software, new database. D. Manually track inventory until the software is fixed. When addressing a vendor database issue, it's important to consider options that minimize disruption while effectively resolving the problem. Let's evaluate each option. A. Go back to the old software temporarily while the new is being fixed. This is a viable option if the old software is still functional and can support operations temporarily. It allows continuity of business processes while the new software is being fixed. B. Shut down all ordering and shipping until the problem can be solved. This is generally not advisable unless absolutely necessary, as it can severely disrupt operations and impact customer satisfaction. It should be considered a last resort. C. Purchase new software, new database. This could be a long-term solution if the current software is fundamentally flawed or outdated. However, it may not be feasible as an immediate fix due to time and cost considerations. D. Manually track inventory until the software is fixed. This is a practical short-term solution to keep operations running. It can be labor-intensive and prone to errors, but it allows for continuity while the issue is being resolved. In summary, the best options for addressing the vendor database issue would be A. Go back to the old software temporarily while the new is being fixed. D. Manually track inventory until the software is fixed. These options provide temporary solutions to maintain operations while addressing the underlying software issue. Option C could be considered for a long-term strategy, but it may not be practical for immediate resolution. Option B should generally be avoided due to its disruptive nature. What are some possible options for addressing the bonsai tree supply issue? Select all that apply. 1.A. Remove bonsai trees from the website until you find a new vendor. B. Pass the issue along to someone else. C. Source bonsai trees elsewhere. D. Replace the bonsai trees with a different plant. A. Remove bonsai trees from the website until you find a new vendor. C. Source bonsai trees elsewhere. D. Replace the bonsai trees with a different plant. These options directly address the issue of the bonsai tree supply shortage. The Influencer Change Framework. Palo Protech. The Real Estate Renegades Strategic Acquisition and Transformation Introduction. Setting the scene. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the founders of the Real Estate Renegades, dominated the commercial real estate market. Recognizing the need for innovation to stay ahead, they set their sights on Palo Protech, a promising commercial real estate software company. A vision for the future. Palo Protech's advanced software had the potential to revolutionize the Real Estate Renegades' operations by automating and optimizing real estate transactions. The platform offered predictive analytics on property values and streamlined communication with stakeholders, promising a significant boost in efficiency. After careful negotiation, the Real Estate Renegades acquired Palo Protech for $15 million, marking a pivotal moment in their business strategy. Understanding the Influencer Change Framework. To ensure the successful integration of Palo Protech and its technology, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name decided to apply the Influencer Change Framework. 1. Clarifying measurable results. Specific goal: seamlessly integrate Palo Protech's software into the Real Estate Renegades operations. Measurable goal: achieve a 50% reduction in transaction processing time within 6 months. Achievable goal: implement a phased rollout of the software, starting with a pilot team. Relevant goal: enhance operational efficiency to maintain a competitive edge in the commercial real estate market. Time-bound goal: full integration within 6 months, with monthly progress reviews. 2. Identifying vital behaviors. Behavior focus: encouraging the team to actively engage with and utilize the new software. Example scenario: a transaction manager, instead of manually coordinating property deals, uses the software's predictive analytics feature to streamline decision-making. Strategy: identify key moments where employees can choose to leverage the software, such as during client meetings or transaction reviews. 3. Leveraging the 6 sources of influence. Personal motivation: DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name inspire the team by demonstrating how the software could eliminate repetitive tasks, allowing them to focus on more strategic work. Example: the founders highlighted success stories from other teams who had seen a boost in productivity using similar technology. Personal ability: they ensured that all employees received comprehensive training on using Palo Protech's software. Example: developers from Palo Protech held workshops to teach the Renegades team how to maximize the software's potential. Social motivation: peer support was fostered by encouraging employees to share their success stories using the new software. Example: during weekly meetings, team members were invited to present how they had used the software to close deals faster. Social ability: a support network was established, where employees could turn to their peers or Palo Protech's customer service for assistance. Example: a dedicated Slack channel was created for real-time troubleshooting and tips sharing. Structural motivation: incentives were introduced to encourage the adoption of the software, such as bonuses for those who demonstrated exceptional use. Example: the top performer each month received a cash bonus or extra vacation days. Structural ability: the software was integrated into the existing systems, making it the default tool for transaction management. Example: the company's CRM was linked to the new software, ensuring that every transaction began with Palo Protech's platform. Key takeaways: the power of strategic influence. By clarifying goals, identifying crucial behaviors, and using the 6 sources of influence, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name successfully led the Real Estate Renegades through a significant transformation. The acquisition and integration of Palo Protech not only improved operational efficiency but also set a new standard in the commercial real estate industry. Their strategic use of the influencer change framework ensured that the change was not only adopted but embraced, leading to lasting success. Introduction to the Influencer Change Framework. Developed by Joseph Grenny, Kerry Patterson, David Maxfield, Ron McMillan, and Al Switzerler in the book Influencer, The New Science of Leading Change, focuses on leveraging the power of influence to facilitate organizational change. Understanding the role of an influencer. Definition. Beyond social media connotations, an influencer leads and motivates others to change behaviors, attitudes, and mindsets to achieve meaningful, sustainable outcomes. Distinction from persuasion. Persuasion often results in short-term compliance. Influence cultivates lasting change built on trust, authority, and confidence. Application in project management, influencing teams to adopt new tools, processes, or technologies, facilitating organizational change that transforms culture and values. 3 keys to effective influence. Clarify measurable results. Definition. Clearly define what is desired, why it's desired, and the timeline for achieving it. Alignment with SMART goals, specific, clearly articulated objectives. Measurable, quantifiable indicators to track progress. Achievable, realistic and attainable goals. Relevant, aligned with broader organizational objectives. Time-bound, set within a specific time frame. Implementation, ensure transparency and visibility of measures to the entire team throughout the change process. Find vital behaviors. Definition. Identify pivotal actions individuals take that are critical to driving the desired change. Example scenario. Context. A developer seeking increased involvement from the product owner. Vital behavior. After creating a new feature mock-up, the developer proactively emails the product owner for feedback instead of moving on without consultation. Importance. Real change is achieved by altering behaviors. Understanding current behavior patterns helps in strategizing for desired behavior adoption. Methods to identify vital behaviors. Consult with experts in the field. Review leading articles and research studies. Conduct culture assessments to understand team norms and customs. Evaluation. Distinguish between behaviors that support or hinder the desired change. Observe and learn from individuals or teams that succeed where others struggle. Use the 6 sources of influence. Background. Derived from studying organizations and individuals who succeeded or failed in implementing change. Utilizing all 6 sources increases the likelihood of successful change. Prioritization can be tailored based on the target audience's motivations. The 6 sources. A. Personal motivation. Question. Are individuals internally motivated to adopt the new behavior? Strategy. Transform aversions into positive experiences. Example. Ensure the product owner's feedback is timely, appreciative, and constructive to motivate developers. B. Personal ability. Question. Do individuals possess the necessary skills and knowledge? Strategy. Equip them to overcome skill gaps. Example. Provide training on demo tools so developers can efficiently share feature videos with the product owner. C. Social motivation. Question. Does the social environment encourage the new behavior? Strategy. Leverage peer reminders and support. Example. Team members prompt each other during daily scrums to engage the product owner. D. Social ability. Question. Are there resources within the social network to facilitate the behavior? Strategy. Introduce tools or systems that aid the behavior. Example. Implement a tracking tool for demos sent to the product owner during sprints. E. Structural motivation. Question. Are there tangible rewards or incentives linked to the behavior? Strategy. Offer incentives that reinforce the desired behavior. Example. Provide a coffee gift card awarded by the product owner to developers post-sprint. F. Structural ability. Question. Do environmental factors support or hinder the behavior? Strategy. Modify the environment to favor correct behaviors over incorrect ones. Example. Configure the content management system to automatically include the product owner in the reviewer list. Key takeaways. Integration of the 3 keys, combining clarified measurable results, identified vital behaviors, and the 6 sources of influence enhances the effectiveness of leading change. Holistic approach, addressing personal, social, and structural factors ensures comprehensive influence strategies. Further learning, reading Influencer, The New Science of Leading Change for an in-depth understanding. Reviewing the article The Influencer Change Framework of the Power to Change Anything for a summarized perspective. Detailed summary of Influencer, The New Science of Leading Change. The Real Estate Renegades, revolutionizing their business with a strategic acquisition. A vision for the future. In the heart of Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the dynamic duo behind the Real Estate Renegades, were at a pivotal moment in their journey. Having already taken the commercial real estate world by storm, they knew that their continued success depended on more than just hard work and street smart, so it was time to embrace the future through innovation. They believed that the next big leap for their business would come through harnessing cutting-edge technology, and they had their sights set on a game-changing opportunity. The strategic move. For months, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name had been closely monitoring a small but promising tech company called Palo Pro Tech. Unlike other startups, Palo Protech had developed a software platform that was a potential goldmine for commercial real estate operations. Their software promised to automate and optimize the entire transaction process, from predictive analytics on property values to seamless communication with stakeholders. The potential to 100x the Renegade's efficiency and scale was undeniable. Recognizing the strategic value, the Renegades entered into intense negotiations. After weeks of back and forth, they successfully acquired Palo Protech for $15 million. It was a bold and calculated risk, but DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were confident that this acquisition would elevate their business to unprecedented heights, transforming processes with technology. With the acquisition finalized, the real estate renegades set out to integrate Palo Protech's software into their operations. The software's predictive analytics allowed them to make smarter investments, identifying undervalued properties before the competition. Automated processes streamlined everything from due diligence to closing deals, cutting transaction times in half and reducing errors. But the real power of Palo Protech lay in its ability to influence behavior across the organization. Drawing on the principles from Influencer, the new science of leading change, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name focused on the 6 sources of influence CSNs to ensure a smooth transition and maximize the impact of their new technology. Values. They communicated the importance of embracing technology as a core value, aligning it with the company's mission to stay ahead of the curve. Skills. Employees were trained extensively on the new platform, ensuring they had the skills needed to utilize the software effectively. Support. The Renegades fostered a culture of collaboration, where team members could rely on each other and seek help when needed. Teamwork. By promoting teamwork, they encouraged cross-departmental cooperation, ensuring that everyone was on board with the new system. Incentives. They introduced performance-based incentives tied to the successful adoption and use of the software, motivating employees to fully engage with the new technology. Environment. The physical and digital workspaces were redesigned to support the new processes, with dedicated areas for tech support and ongoing training. Real-world impact. The results were nothing short of transformative. Within 6 months, the real estate renegades saw a 150% increase in deal closure rates and a 30% reduction in operational costs. The efficiency gains allowed them to scale their business rapidly, entering new markets with ease. Their competitors, who had been caught off guard by the renegades' newfound speed and precision, scrambled to catch up. The future is now. The strategic acquisition of Palo Protech not only revolutionized the real estate renegades' business processes but also solidified their position as industry leaders. By applying the influence strategies outlined in Influencer, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were able to drive lasting change across their organization, turning a bold vision into reality. The future they had envisioned was now their present, and they were ready to take on whatever challenges came next. This fictional story of the real estate renegades and their acquisition of Palo Protech demonstrates the powerful impact of influence strategies and the integration of technology in driving business success. Main thesis: influence is the critical factor separating successful change efforts from failures in business interactions. The book provides tools and strategies for creating rapid, dramatic, and long-lasting change by leveraging proven influence strategies. Core concepts: the 6 sources of influence CSNs, values, the beliefs and principles that guide behavior. Skills, the abilities needed to perform desired behaviors. Support, social reinforcement that encourages behavior. Teamwork, collaborative efforts that promote behavior. Incentives, rewards and consequences that motivate behavior. Environment, the physical and organizational context that enables or hinders behavior. The authors argue that by successfully identifying and influencing these 6 areas, leaders can drive lasting behavior change across teams and organizations. Key strategies and techniques. 3 keys to influence: become a true leader. Use influence rather than authority to lead. Identify high-leverage behaviors. Focus on behaviors that have the greatest impact on desired outcomes. Apply thought and action strategies. Combine strategies that influence both the mindset and actions of individuals. Research and case studies. The book combines 5 decades of research from behavioral scientists and business leaders. It includes real-world examples of high-powered influencers leading successful change efforts in various sectors. Case studies demonstrate the effectiveness of the influence strategies and techniques presented. Universal application. The principles and techniques in Influencer are not limited to business settings. They can be applied by community organizers, parents, politicians, and individuals to drive behavior change and achieve positive outcomes in various contexts, including at home, in communities, and globally. Benefits of applying the influence strategies. Leaders who utilize the 6 sources of influence CSNs are 10 times more effective at leading successful behavior change. The book provides a clear roadmap for transforming persistent problems into positive change. Final takeaways: Influencer equips readers with practical tools to tackle long-standing problems and create meaningful change. The book emphasizes the importance of understanding and leveraging influence to lead teams, organizations, and communities toward lasting improvements. The Influencer Change Framework, revolutionizing the real estate renegades with a strategic acquisition. Background: DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the dynamic duo behind the real estate renegades, had dominated the commercial real estate sector with their unconventional approaches and relentless drive. As they reached new heights, they recognized that to maintain their edge, they needed to innovate. Their solution: acquiring Palo Protech, a cutting-edge commercial real estate software company. The Influencer Change Framework provided a strategic approach to integrating this technology into their operations and driving meaningful change. Vision for the future. With Palo Protech now part of their portfolio, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name envisioned the future where their real estate operations would become highly efficient, data-driven, and scalable. The software promised to transform their processes, offering predictive analytics, automated transaction management, and improved stakeholder communication. Applying the Influencer Change Framework. Clarify measurable results. Specific and measurable results: increase operational efficiency by 100x and improve transaction speed by 50% within 1 year. Outcome-focused: enhance customer satisfaction and stakeholder engagement through better data insights and streamlined processes. Time-bound: achieve these improvements by the end of the fiscal year. Find vital behaviors. Vital behaviors identified: adopt new software systems, ensure all team members use Palo Protech's platform daily. Training and onboarding: conduct comprehensive training sessions for staff on the new system. Integration with existing processes: seamlessly integrate Palo Protech into current workflows to maximize efficiency. Use 6 sources of influence. Personal motivation: communicate the benefits of the new system to all employees, highlighting how it will make their work easier and more productive. Personal ability: provide extensive training and support to ensure employees have the skills needed to utilize the new software effectively. Social motivation: encourage leadership and key influencers within the organization to champion the new technology and model its use. Social ability: create a support network within the company, including tech champions and help desks, to assist employees with the transition. Structural motivation: align incentives and performance reviews with the successful adoption and utilization of the new software. Structural ability: ensure that the technical infrastructure and resources are in place to support the new system and address any potential issues promptly. Strategies for success: insist on vital behaviors, emphasize the importance of using Palo Protech as part of daily operations. Make its use a non-negotiable aspect of the workflow. Identify crucial moments, focus on key points in the adoption process, such as the initial rollout, training periods, and early feedback sessions. Address any resistance or difficulties during these crucial times. Study positive deviance: look for teams or departments that successfully integrate the new technology ahead of schedule. Analyze their practices and apply these insights to other areas of the organization. Overwhelm the problem with resources: provide ample resources, including training materials, technical support, and feedback mechanisms, to ensure a smooth transition. Application to Palo Protech acquisition. By applying the same principles used in the guinea worm eradication effort, the real estate renegades focused on a few vital behaviors: software adoption, training, and integration, and used multiple sources of influence to drive the successful implementation of Palo Protech. Key takeaways: influence versus persuasion. Long-term, behavior-changing influence is crucial for deep, lasting impact, whereas persuasion is often about short-term agreement. Avoiding failures: address unrealistic expectations and avoid single-solution approaches. Use the Influencer Change Framework to ensure comprehensive strategies. Effective results: ensure that results are specific, measurable, and time-bound to maintain focus and drive success. Utilize multiple strategies: overcome resistance by employing various strategies and leveraging all 6 sources of influence. Conclusion: by leveraging the Influencer Change Framework, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were able to effectively integrate Palo Protech into their operations. This strategic acquisition not only promised to revolutionize their business but also demonstrated how a structured approach to change could drive significant improvements and sustainable success in the competitive world of commercial real estate. The Influencer Change Framework is a powerful model for driving meaningful, sustainable change by focusing on behavior. Rooted in the idea that changing situations often requires us to change ourselves, the framework is designed to address persistent problems through a structured approach. The Influencer Change Model: clarify measurable results. Before attempting to create change, it's crucial to define what you want, why it's important, and when you want it by. Effective results are specific, measurable, relevant, and time-bound. Find vital behaviors: identifying the few key actions that have a disproportionate impact on results is essential. These behaviors are specific actions that, when performed at crucial moments, lead to the desired outcomes. Use 6 sources of influence to effectively change behavior. Consider 6 sources of influence. Personal motivation: do individuals want to engage in the behavior? Personal ability: do they have the skills and knowledge to do so? Social motivation: are others encouraging the behavior? Social ability: are others providing the necessary support? Structural motivation. Are rewards or consequences aligned with the desired behavior? Structural ability. Does the environment support or hinder the behavior? Key takeaways. Influence versus persuasion. Influence is about long-term change, requiring shifts in behavior, minds, and hearts. Persuasion, on the other hand, is typically short-term and focused on gaining agreement. Why change efforts fail? Many change efforts fail due to unrealistic expectations, focusing on a single solution, or not identifying vital behaviors and crucial moments. Strategies for success. Insist on vital behaviors, focus on actions that significantly impact results. Identify crucial moments, recognize the key times when behavior can make a difference. Study positive deviance, learn from those who succeed where others fail. Effective results. Results should be specific, measurable, and time-bound to ensure clarity and focus. Overwhelm the problem with resources, use multiple strategies and sources of influence to address deeply entrenched behaviors. By applying the influencer change framework, you can systematically tackle even the most resistant problems, whether in personal life or on a global scale. Coaching an Agile team. Coaching an Agile team. The Real Estate Renegades and Palo Protec. 1. Designing the plays. Collaborative playbook creation. Sprint reviews. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name need to integrate Palo Protec's advanced software into their existing processes. They involve the team in designing how sprint reviews will be conducted with the new technology, focusing on efficiency and automation. Day-to-day operations. The team defines new daily workflows with the software, ensuring tasks such as property analytics and stakeholder communication are streamlined. Stakeholder communication. Develop a strategy for using Palo Protec to improve communication with stakeholders, detailing how updates and plans will be shared effectively. Involve the team. Team participation. The Renegades organize brainstorming sessions to understand how Palo Protec can be best utilized. They use collaborative tools, such as digital whiteboards and interactive meetings, to gather input from all team members. Process evaluation. The team evaluates existing processes against Palo Protec's capabilities. They identify areas for improvement and integrate feedback into the playbook. Position awareness. Each team member's role is redefined to align with the new software. They ensure everyone understands how their tasks fit into the updated workflow. Example, DJ Spin Master facilitated a workshop using sticky notes to map out new workflows with Palo Protec, allowing team members to contribute their insights and prioritize changes. 2. Providing feedback. Timely feedback. Real-time guidance. As the team begins using Palo Protec, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name provide immediate feedback on the software's performance and its impact on daily activities. Big picture view. They regularly review the overall performance of the software, looking for patterns in how it affects efficiency and team productivity. Analytical feedback. Identify improvements. After each sprint or major update, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name analyze performance data to pinpoint areas where Palo Protec can be improved or where the team can adjust their processes. Encourage best practices. They highlight successful strategies and features of the software that are working well, encouraging the team to continue using these effective practices. Example, DJ Spin Master reviews the software's impact on project timelines and conducts retrospective analysis to identify what features are most beneficial, then adjusts team practices accordingly. 3. Celebrating and learning. Celebrate successes. Job well done. When the team successfully integrates Palo Protec and achieves significant improvements in efficiency, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name celebrate these milestones with the team. Customer satisfaction. Positive feedback from clients about the enhanced service quality due to the software is recognized and shared with the team. Successful launches. Key updates and new features are celebrated as they go live, marking important achievements in the software's deployment. Learn from failures. Acknowledge disappointments. If the software encounters issues or if the team faces setbacks, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name address these issues openly, treating them as learning opportunities. Positive perspective. They foster a positive environment by emphasizing that setbacks are part of the process and provide support to find solutions. Thomas Edison's philosophy. The team is encouraged to view failures as part of the journey to success, learning from each challenge. Example, after encountering initial bugs with Palo Protec, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name hold a debriefing session with the team, focusing on what went wrong, how to fix it, and how to prevent similar issues in the future. Conclusion. Role of Scrum Master, Agile Project Manager, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, as Agile coaches, are crucial in facilitating the continuous improvement of the team and successful integration of Palo Protec. Key responsibilities: design plays, collaborate with the team to create and refine processes using the new software, provide feedback, offer both real-time and analytical feedback to guide and improve performance, celebrate and learn, recognize achievements and view setbacks as learning opportunities to foster a growth-oriented environment. By following these steps, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name effectively guide their team through the transformative process of integrating Palo Protec, ensuring they leverage the full potential of their new acquisition while continuously improving their operations. 1. Designing the plays. Collaborative playbook creation. The Scrum Master should design the playbook with input from the entire team. This includes sprint reviews, how to conduct effective sprint reviews, day-to-day operations, defining daily workflows and interactions, stakeholder communication, how to publish plans and updates to stakeholders, involve the team when updating the playbook or introducing new processes, team participation, engage the team in decision-making and brainstorming, process evaluation, analyze and refine processes collaboratively, position awareness, ensure everyone understands their role and the overall workflow. Example, facilitated a brainstorming session with the team using sticky notes to identify and prioritize areas for process improvement. 2. Providing feedback. Timely feedback. Offer feedback to the team and stakeholders as soon as possible and on a day-to-day basis. Real-time guidance. Give immediate feedback during daily activities, similar to a coach's in-game directions. Big picture view. Review overall performance to identify patterns and trends. Positive reinforcement. Recognize and encourage effective practices and successful activities. Analytical feedback. Use insights from retrospective reviews, akin to a coach analyzing game footage. 2. Identify improvements. Address areas of improvement and successful strategies. Encourage best practices. Promote effective practices that should be continued. 3. Celebrating and learning. Celebrate successes. Recognize and celebrate achievements, including job well done. Acknowledge team successes and milestones. Customer satisfaction. Celebrate positive feedback from clients or stakeholders. Successful launches. Mark the completion of major solutions or features. Learn from failures. Treat failures as learning opportunities. Acknowledge disappointments. Recognize setbacks as valuable data for future improvements. Positive perspective. Maintain a positive outlook, encouraging the team to view failures as steps toward success. Thomas Edison's philosophy. Emphasize that failures are simply part of finding successful solutions. Conclusion. Role of Scrum Master, Agile Project Manager, essential for facilitating continuous improvement and team development. Key responsibilities: design plays, collaborate with the team to create and refine processes, provide feedback, offer real-time and analytical feedback to guide and improve team performance, celebrate and learn, recognize achievements and learn from setbacks to foster a positive and growth-oriented environment. Coaching versus managing in Agile. Palo Protech are the real estate renegades, revolutionizing their business with a strategic acquisition. A vision for the future. As the sun set on another successful year in Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the masterminds behind the real estate renegades, found themselves at a pivotal moment. Their dominance in the commercial real estate market was unparalleled, but the dynamic duo knew that staying ahead meant pushing the boundaries. Hustle and grit had brought them this far, but they realized that the future lay in technology. For months, they had been keeping a close eye on Palo Protech, a small yet innovative commercial real estate software company that held the potential to revolutionize their business. It wasn't just about acquiring another companion, it was about unlocking a new level of efficiency and scale for the real estate renegades. The strategic move. Palo Protech had developed a cutting-edge software platform designed to automate and optimize every facet of commercial real estate transactions. The platform offered predictive analytics on property values, streamlined communication with stakeholders, and even AI-powered tools for managing deals. The technology had the power to take the renegades' processes to the next level, potentially amplifying their current operations by 100x. After intense negotiations, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name finalized the acquisition of Palo Protech for $15 million. It was a bold investment, but they believed this strategic move would be the catalyst for scaling their empire, transforming processes with technology. With Palo Protech now under their control, the real estate renegades were eager to implement the new technology across their operations. However, transitioning from their traditional methods to a tech-driven workflow came with challenges, especially for their seasoned real estate agents who were used to doing things the old-fashioned way. To ensure a smooth transition, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name decided to take a balanced approach between managing and coaching their team through this period of change. Coaching versus managing, leading the transformation. Managing, steering the ship. DJ Spin Master took charge of the managing side, overseeing the initial rollout of the Palo Protech software. This required clear direction and top-down decision-making. The focus was on organizing training sessions, onboarding the team onto the platform, and setting measurable goals for adoption. He conducted meetings to track the team's progress, delegated tasks to ensure that everyone was on track, and made high-level decisions when urgent issues arose. Examples of management: conducting daily stand-ups to monitor team progress, assigning key agents to oversee specific modules of the software, making decisions on deadlines and timelines to keep the project on schedule, stepping in during a critical moment when a client needed a fast turnaround, ensuring Palo Protech's predictive analytics were used effectively. Coaching, empowering the team. On the other hand, Lil Jesus' name stepped into the role of coach. He recognized that many team members were unfamiliar with the new technology and needed guidance, not orders. His focus was on developing the team's skills, motivating them to embrace the change, and helping them think critically about how Palo Protect could enhance their work. Examples of coaching: encouraging the agents to experiment with the software's features to understand its full potential, offering support by being available for one-on-one sessions to help troubleshoot issues, celebrating small wins, like when an agent successfully closed their first deal using Palo Protect's predictive analytics, creating a collaborative environment where team members shared their experiences and learned from one another. Coaching in action. The scenario: one day, the team hit roadblock. Despite using Palo Protect's predictive tools, several properties were failing to meet expected market values, and frustration was mounting. The renegades felt like they were hitting a dead end. Lil Jesus' name saw this as an opportunity for coaching. He gathered the team for a brainstorming session and asked open-ended questions to get to the root of the issue. Motivation: why do you think the market is behaving differently than the software predicts? What insights can we gain from this feedback? Support: let's work together to explore ways we can adjust the parameters in the software to better reflect the current market trends. Encouragement: remember how far we've come here. Each challenge we overcome gets us closer to mastering this tool. Your hard work is paying off. By fostering a sense of ownership and pride in using the new technology, Lil Jesus' name helped the team regain their confidence and find new ways to optimize the software. Key takeaway: for DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus' name, revolutionizing their business through the acquisition of Palo Protect required a delicate balance of managing and coaching. They realized that some situations called for firm direction and decisive action, while others required a more developmental approach, helping the team grow in their confidence and skills. Managing: critical for guiding the overall strategy, making quick decisions during urgent moments, and keeping the project on course. Coaching: essential for building long-term capabilities, empowering the team to solve problems on their own, and creating a culture of continuous improvement. Together, their balanced approach allowed the real estate renegades to successfully integrate Palo Protect and set the stage for even greater success in the future. In the previous post about Palo Protect and the real estate renegades, I applied the concepts of managing and coaching as described in the framework provided. Here's how: managing versus coaching. Key difference: managing, directional, one-way communication. This style was highlighted through DJ Spin Master's role. He oversaw the transition, assigned tasks, and monitored the team's progress in adopting the new software. His focus was on directing the team through the initial stages of implementation, ensuring deadlines were met and processes stayed on track. The communication was primarily one way as he set expectations and provided the necessary guidance to meet them. Coaching, developmental, two-way communication. Lil Jesus' name embodied the coaching style. Instead of just telling the team what to do, he empowered them to think critically and solve problems independently. He fostered a collaborative environment, providing support and encouraging feedback to help the team grow their understanding of the new software. The communication here was two-way, as he listened to the team's concerns and worked with them to overcome challenges. When to use managing. Management responsibilities: onboarding, conducting meetings, delegating tasks, monitoring performance. DJ Spin Master took charge of these traditional management duties. For example, he organized training sessions to onboard the team onto Palo Protect's platform. He delegated responsibilities to key agents and held regular meetings to track performance, ensuring everyone stayed on task. Making high-level decisions in urgent situations. Managing was crucial when high-pressure scenarios arose, such as ensuring that the software's predictive analytics were used effectively when a client required a quick turnaround on a deal. DJ Spin Master made fast, top-down decisions to address these urgent needs. Example outcomes: emergency, missed deadline, client needs. DJ Spin Master's management style was appropriate in situations where swift decisions were necessary, such as the implementation of critical software features for immediate client needs or ensuring timely adoption by the team. His management approach ensured that the project met its deadlines and immediate objectives. When to use coaching. Coaching responsibilities: motivating, supporting, encouraging growth. Lil Jesus' name focused on coaching the team through the challenges of using the new software. He motivated the team by helping them see the long-term benefits of Palo Protect's features, provided support when they encountered difficulties, and encouraged them by celebrating small victories along the way. Coaching principles: motivation, instill pride in their work. Lil Jesus' name motivated the team by showing them how Palo Protect could revolutionize their work, helping them take pride in mastering this new technology. Support, feedback and problem solving. He was always available for one-on-one sessions to troubleshoot issues, offering support rather than just handing down directives. Encourage and appreciate, acknowledge workloads, foster resilience. By celebrating small wins, such as successfully using the software to close deals, he boosted team morale and resilience. Example scenarios: learning new skills, recovering from setbacks. In the post, when the team struggled to use the predictive analytics effectively, Lil Jesus' name stepped in as a coach. He worked alongside them to explore solutions and helped them understand how to adjust the software parameters to better meet their needs. His coaching approach allowed the team to bounce back from setbacks and build confidence. Scenario example, Agile coaching in practice. Scrum team fails to deliver, similar to the provided example, when the team's use of Palo Protec was falling short of expectations, that is, the predictive analytics were not aligning with market values. Lil Jesus Name adopted a coaching mindset. He led the team in a feedback session, motivated them by reframing the issue as a learning opportunity, provided support by walking them through adjustments, and celebrated their eventual successes. Key takeaway. Managing. DJ Spin Master exemplified managing when decisive action was needed to ensure the implementation of Palo Protec's software. His role was critical for task delegation, making high-level decisions, and solving immediate issues that arose during the transition. Coaching. Lil Jesus Name embodied coaching by focusing on long-term development. His goal was to empower the team to become self-sufficient with a new technology, promoting agility and fostering a culture of continuous learning and improvement. Both DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name effectively balanced managing and coaching depending on the situation, team skill level, and the needs of the project, ensuring the successful integration of Palo Protec into the real estate renegades operations. Managing versus coaching. Key difference. Managing, directional, one-way communication, focuses on overseeing work, assigning tasks, and monitoring progress. Coaching, developmental, two-way communication, empowers team members to solve problems independently, teaching critical thinking and decision-making. When to use managing. Management responsibilities, onboarding, conducting meetings, delegating tasks, monitoring performance, making high-level decisions in urgent situations. Examples, in an emergency, missed deadline, or when a client has specific needs. Outcome, necessary when decisive action is needed, particularly in high-pressure scenarios or results-driven projects. When to use coaching. Coaching responsibilities, motivating, supporting, encouraging team members to grow, instill confidence, and improve decision-making skills. Coaching principles, motivation, instill pride in their work. Support, be a resource for feedback and problem-solving. Encourage and appreciate, acknowledge heavy workloads, validate efforts, and foster resilience. Example scenarios, when a team member is learning new skills or recovering from setbacks. Scenario example, Agile coaching in practice, a Scrum team repeatedly fails to deliver a product that meets customer needs. Coaching approach, motivation, help team understand the value of customer feedback. Support, guide the team to streamline the feedback process. Encouragement, celebrate achievements to boost morale. Key takeaway. Managing, appropriate for task delegation, solving immediate issues, and making top-down decisions. Coaching, ideal for long-term development, empowering self-sufficient teams, and fostering agility. Effective leaders balance both styles based on the situation, team skill level, and project needs. 4 ways to coach with the Scrum values. Summary. Palo Protec. The real estate renegades revolutionizing their business with a strategic acquisition. A vision for the future. As the sun set on another successful year in Palo Alto, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name, the masterminds behind the real estate renegades, found themselves reflecting on their achievements. They had conquered the commercial real estate market in ways no one had anticipated, but they knew that in order to remain ahead of the competition, they needed more than just hustle and grit. It required innovation. They had long been eyeing Palo Protec, a rising star in the tech world. This small, promising software company had developed a platform with the potential to revolutionize every aspect of commercial real estate. The renegades saw an opportunity to not only solidify their dominance but to scale their operations beyond what was previously imaginable. The strategic move. After months of deliberation and strategic planning, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name made their move. They negotiated and acquired Palo Protec for $15 million. It wasn't just another tech acquisition, this was a calculated investment to optimize their business processes. The software offered predictive analytics for property values, automated transactional workflows, and streamlined communications with key stakeholders. This acquisition was designed to boost the renegades' efficiency 100-fold and pave the way for new ventures. Applying Scrum values, coaching Palo Protec integration. The renegades knew that simply buying Palo Protec wasn't enough. To ensure the integration was successful and transformative, they embraced the Scrum values and leveraged coaching to align their team with this new technological vision. 1. Establishing Scrum values. To begin, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name gathered their key players, so real estate experts and software engineers, to clarify what the Scrum values meant in this new era of transformation. Each team member had their own interpretation of focus, openness, courage, commitment, and respect. Focus. The team decided that their focus would now be on leveraging data and automation to make faster, better informed decisions. Openness. They committed to transparent communication between real estate teams and the software engineers to ensure seamless collaboration. Courage. The renegades inspired their team to embrace new technology and trust it, even though it meant stepping out of their comfort zones. Commitment. The entire team promised to stay committed to their collective goal, transforming the Renegades into a tech-savvy real estate powerhouse. Respect. With engineers and real estate professionals from vastly different backgrounds, they agreed to respect each other's expertise and unique contributions. 2. Guiding decision-making. Throughout the integration of Palo Protech, the Renegades used Scrum values to guide every decision. For instance, when deciding which software features to prioritize during rollout, they asked, "What would focus tell us about this decision?" A. They chose features that would have the most immediate impact on real estate transactions. Which Scrum value feels most important for this decision? A. Openness led them to involve stakeholders in product testing to ensure that feedback was quickly incorporated. 3. Observing and refining Scrum values. In their sprint retrospectives, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name encouraged the team to reflect on how they lived up to the Scrum values. How did we honor focus this sprint? A. By delivering a seamless update to Palo Protech's predictive analytics feature, the team stayed aligned with their priority goal. Which Scrum values helped us achieve our outcome? A. Courage was key, as team members overcame the challenge of integrating real estate workflows with new tech. These discussions helped refine how the team interpreted and applied the values in real-world scenarios, allowing them to adapt and grow stronger with each iteration. 4. Identifying actions for improvement. Finally, coaching led to specific, actionable commitments that empowered the team to own their growth. When we honor focus, what are we saying yes to? A. We're saying yes to prioritizing our core functionalities. What are we saying no to? A. We're saying no to distractions and features that won't directly impact our success. Who do we need to be to fulfill these commitments? A. We need to be a cohesive, tech-forward team that's open to change and innovation. The Renegades made it clear, they were not just real estate moguls anymore, they were a tech-driven force of nature. The outcome, revolutionizing the Renegades. Through strategic coaching aligned with Scrum values, the integration of Palo Protech was a success. The real estate Renegades saw massive gains in efficiency, and their ability to close deals skyrocketed. By blending tech innovation with their street-smart business instincts, they truly revolutionized their business. Establish what the Scrum values mean to us as individuals and as a team. Every team and individual has different interpretations of values, so teams must work together to define what the Scrum values mean for them. Key coaching questions. What is important about Scrum value? What does honoring Scrum value look like in our daily work? How does it feel to be in alignment with Scrum value? Conflict between individual values and Scrum values needs further exploration and negotiation. Use the Scrum values to help guide decision-making. Scrum values serve as a tool to guide decision-making when teams face challenges. Key coaching questions. What would Scrum value tell us about this decision? Which Scrum value feels most important for this decision? Observe and discuss outcomes and behaviors, and refine what the Scrum values mean to us. Scrum values are continually evolving based on new situations and team experiences. Sprint retrospectives are ideal moments to reflect on how values were honored or ignored. Key coaching questions. How did we honor Scrum value this sprint? Which Scrum values helped us achieve outcome? Which values do we want to honor more moving forward? Identify actions for improvement. Coaching encourages commitment and accountability, focusing on actionable improvements after sufficient reflection. Key coaching questions. When we honor Scrum value, what are we saying yes to? What are we saying no to? Who do we need to be in order to fulfill actionable commitment? The Scrum Master supports, but the team and individuals own their actions and commitments for improvement. Question 1. Can you explain the difference between managing and coaching? Managing versus coaching. Managing and coaching are two different approaches to leadership, each with its own focus. Managing is about overseeing tasks, making sure work gets done, setting goals, and enforcing rules or policies. A manager tells people what to do and monitors progress to ensure objectives are met. For example, in Palo Protech, if DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were managing, they'd assign tasks like updating the software or closing deals, set deadlines, and then follow up to make sure everything was on track. Coaching, on the other hand, is about guiding and empowering people to find solutions themselves. A coach asks questions, helps people grow, and supports them in developing their skills. Instead of telling the team exactly what to do, a coach would help the team reflect on their challenges and encourage them to come up with ideas. If DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name were coaching the team at Palo Protech, they would ask their engineers how they think they could improve the software and guide them to reach their own conclusions, while providing encouragement and feedback. Why the difference matters. Managing ensures the business runs smoothly day to day, but coaching helps individuals and teams grow, innovate, and become more self-sufficient. In the story of the real estate renegades, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name found that by coaching their team at Palo Protech instead of just managing, they unlocked creativity and improved performance, allowing their company to truly revolutionize the real estate industry. Question 2. What are some responsibilities of an Agile coach? Responsibilities of an Agile coach. An Agile coach helps teams work more effectively using Agile principles, focusing on collaboration, flexibility, and continuous improvement. Some key responsibilities include facilitating team meetings like daily stand-ups and sprint reviews to keep everyone aligned and on track, guiding teams on Agile practices such as breaking work into sprints, adapting to changes, and delivering work in small, manageable pieces, encouraging self-organization, where the team takes ownership of their tasks and decisions instead of waiting for top-down direction, providing feedback and helping teams reflect during retrospectives to improve how they work together, helping remove obstacles that slow the team down, whether it's a process issue or something external. Example story, Palo Protech. At Palo Protech, DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name brought in an Agile coach to help their newly acquired team work more efficiently. The coach introduced daily stand-up meetings where each team member shared their progress and any challenges they faced. When the engineers struggled with delivering new features on time, the Agile coach guided them on how to split their work into smaller sprints. Over time, the team started self-organizing, making decisions faster without needing constant approval. Thanks to the Agile coach's guidance, the real estate renegades were able to push out software updates quicker, boosting their business growth. Question 3. How would you approach reviewing team performance as an Agile coach? Approach to reviewing team performance as an Agile coach. An Agile coach reviews team performance by focusing on continuous improvement, teamwork, and outcomes. Here's how they typically approach it. Use sprint retrospectives. After each sprint, the team holds a retrospective meeting to reflect on what went well, what didn't, and how they can improve. The coach facilitates this discussion and encourages honesty and openness. Look at key metrics. Agile coaches use metrics like velocity, how much work the team completes in a sprint, and cycle time, how long it takes to finish a task, to gauge performance. Foster team collaboration. Instead of just focusing on individual performance, the coach emphasizes how well the team collaborates, communicates, and supports each other. Give constructive feedback. The coach provides feedback to help the team grow and encourages them to find solutions to any challenges they face. Celebrate successes. Recognizing small wins is key to keeping the team motivated and reinforcing good practices. Example story, Palo Protech. At Palo Protech, the team was struggling to keep up with their sprint goals. DJ Spin Master and Lil Jesus Name noticed that they were falling behind on some key features for the real estate platform. The Agile coach stepped in to facilitate a sprint retrospective. The team reflected on what caused the delays and how they could better plan their work. Using metrics like velocity, the Agile coach showed the team how their output had slowed because they were tackling too many big tasks at once. They suggested breaking tasks into smaller pieces and improving communication during daily stand-ups. After a few sprints, the team started hitting their targets again, and the Agile coach made sure to celebrate their success, keeping the morale high and the progress steady. Test your knowledge. Agile coaching. Question 1. What is the difference between managing and coaching? 1.A. Managing is about encouraging the team. Coaching is about delegating tasks. B. Managing is about listening. Coaching is about asserting. C. Managing is about giving direction. Coaching is about teaching. D. Managing is used in Agile. Coaching is used in waterfall. The correct answer is C. Managing is about giving direction. Coaching is about teaching. This option accurately reflects the primary distinctions between managing and coaching. Managing typically involves providing direction, setting goals, and ensuring tasks are completed efficiently. In contrast, coaching focuses on teaching, guiding, and developing individuals' skills and potential. 2. Question 2. Which of the following responsibilities are part of your role as an Agile coach? Select all that apply. 1.A. Design the plays. Detail how work gets done, with the team. B. Celebrate and learn with the team. C. Provide feedback to the team. D. Solve problems for the team. As an Agile coach, your responsibilities typically include A. Design the plays. Detail how work gets done, with the team. B. Celebrate and learn with the team. C. Provide feedback to the team. These responsibilities align with the role of an Agile coach, which involves facilitating team collaboration, guiding continuous improvement, and fostering a learning environment. However, solving problems for the team, option D, is generally not a responsibility of an Agile coach, as the coach should empower the team to solve their own problems and develop their problem-solving skills. 3. Question 3. What part of your role as an Agile coach involves reviewing your team's performance to find patterns that work or need improvement? 1.A. Design the plays. Detail how work gets done, with the team. B. Provide feedback to the team. C. Celebrate and learn with the team. B. Provide feedback to the team. Providing feedback involves reviewing the team's performance to identify patterns, strengths, and areas needing improvement. This process is essential for fostering a culture of continuous learning and adaptation within the team. 4. Question 4. How can you help your team build confidence and capabilities through coaching? Select all that apply. 1.A. Encourage and appreciate them by expressing confidence in their efforts. B. Support them by acting as an accessible resource. C. Motivate them by pointing out the value in their work. D. Assist them by stepping in to solve difficult problems. To help your team build confidence and capabilities through coaching, you should focus on the following approaches. A. Encourage and appreciate them by expressing confidence in their efforts. B. Support them by acting as an accessible resource. C. Motivate them by pointing out the value in their work. These actions foster a supportive environment where team members feel valued, motivated, and empowered to develop their skills. While stepping in to solve difficult problems, option D, might seem helpful, it can undermine the team's confidence and ability to solve problems independently. Instead, guiding them to find solutions on their own is more beneficial for building their capabilities.